So we're gonna do 2 rollouts to help counteract this. Okay, so the first one is to open up pec minor, which is one of the chest muscles, all right? So I'm gonna place the block like the sideways, not the flat way, but the side way, okay? And now the block is gonna, or the ball is gonna go right underneath of the collarbone and on the inside of the shoulder. Okay, so right in here, and then I'm just using now the block. I'm gonna show on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, oh, somebody said yep. Okay, and then what do? You're just gonna go from side to side. You're just making this tiny little movement, you know, side to side, right? So the ball's rolling towards the shoulder, and then the ball's rolling towards the chest. And you're just going side to side here using the block. I'm holding on with the same side that I'm rolling. I'm holding on to the block with my hand here, just for some extra support. And if you find an interesting place, you can stay. Okay. Now you might switch your grip. So you might take your other hand to the block just for support, and then you dangle and you allow the side that you're rolling, that arm, to just dangle. How are we doing?
Hurt.
Okay, so I don't want it to hurt.
Beginning of class.
What's that?
So it's much more pronounced.
Much
at
more
the beginning of
pronounced.
class.
Yes. Okay, and then go ahead and take your ball, take your block, just take one moment in mountain pose. Okay, notice that shoulder. Yeah, some of you guys are shaking your head. Okay, let's do the other side. So now the block's gonna go to the wall. The ball's going to be underneath the collarbone and on the inside of that shoulder. Okay. And you're just going side to side. Oh yeah, air balls. Try to keep your chin tucked a little bit so the chin's not lifting, but you know, slightly tucked. And then take your opposite hand to the block and then just allow the same side that you're rolling to just dangle. Just let that arm dangle. Sometimes we do this work on the floor, right? And it even is a little bit more intense because, you know, we're using body weight. Last few moments. Okay. Very nice. Go ahead and take the ball, take the block, just stand in mountain pose, just one moment. Okay. And then from here, we're gonna roll the shoulder blade. Meg, can you come here just for a moment? Because I'm just gonna show what the muscles that we're gonna be rolling. You're just gonna use one ball against the wall. You don't need your block at this point. So stand in front of the camera. And then I'm gonna have you face this way. And then, so we're just gonna roll the shoulder blade. Okay, so here's the shoulder blade. And you know, you can kind of scribble, you know, all over the shoulder blade, right? But then at some point, I want you to cross fiber going up and down because the muscle fibers go this way. And so we want to cross fiber it going this way. Now, why do we do that? Because we have a tendency to get locked long. Okay, sorry to do that, Meg, but we have a tendency to get locked long here. And so we're trying to shore that back up. Okay, and so we do that because here's the muscle fibers by cross fibering. It's going opposite of the fibers. Okay, so first just go in there and just kind of play, right? Just kind of play with your shoulder blade, one block, one shoulder blade, just gonna insert, and then, yeah, and then you're just gonna play. Okay, and then after you've kind of just investigated your shoulder blade, let's do the cross fibering now, okay? So you wanna go up and down, right? So I'm gonna have to kind of squat a little bit and then just bend and straighten your knees because we're cross fibering. Try to grab that whole shoulder blade if you can. Oh yeah, some of you guys are finding some interesting places. These are the same muscles. Remember the beginning of class when we were doing that external rotation of the arm bone? These are the ones responsible for that. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other side. Some of you guys are making really funny faces. Okay, here we go. Insert ball on other side. On the shoulder blade.
How can one's muscles be so?
Oh, you notice a difference from one side to the other side, or just they're both really tricky. Okay.
Yeah. Like, oh.
It's so tight.
Oh, this is humbling.
So you're using your body weight into the wall, right? Like you can titrate this. Like you don't have to press all your body weight. Like use it just enough so that you're still keeping the ball connected, but it's not like so painful that that the body doesn't respond well, right? So you just want moderate sensation for sure. Right, so we're just kind of scribbling all over that shoulder blade just to kind of get a. Then we're gonna cross fiber. So you just bend and straighten your knee because we want to go up and down, helping to shore up those muscles. Notice your breath.
This is definitely an everyday one.
This one's an everyday one for Cindy? Okay, there you go. All right.
Cindy never leaves her house anymore.
We're just doing yoga all day long. Okay, release the ball, just stand in mountain pose. Notice that shoulder that you just rolled out. Notice if it can drop a little. Notice if it can roll back a little. Yeah, if you're standing a little taller. Steady your breath. And then go ahead and open the eyes.